Hey y'all, Coach Bro here. Getting ready to start a hike. We're in northeast Mississippi at the Noxubee Hills Trail System near Louisville, Mississippi. I'm not sure which way you pronounce it, so if anybody got offended by that, sorry, locals. Out here with my buddy Mike. All right. See Mike right there? We're gonna be doing 3 days, 2 nights out here. Hoping to get in, I think, about 25 miles, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Modified a little bit.
Yeah, our plan is do about 5 miles today, 5 or 6, set up camp. Right now it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. We'll do about 5 or 6 miles, set up camp. Tomorrow, do anywhere from 10 to 15 miles, just depending on how we're feeling. Neither of us have ever been here before, so we're gonna try to kind of get the lay of the land, and I'll video some more later up the trail. Okay, we've gone about almost 3 miles now, 2.92 miles. Coming over a little bridge. We've had a road walk for a little ways, about, what, Mike, maybe a quarter mile?
Yeah, quarter mile.
Where the trail kind of turns into a little short road walk. And then up ahead, you can see the yellow diamond there. Let me zoom in. The yellow diamond up there. We'll be turning back off the road, going back into the woods. So far, it's been great. Trail's in really good shape. People that maintain this trail do an excellent job, and they are very much appreciated. Mike and I were talking about that earlier. You know, the people that take care of these trails, 99% of them are all volunteers. You know, I know the Forest Service does some work out here too, but you know, it's obvious when you're on a trail that is maintained well by volunteers. It shows, and this is one of the better ones I've ever been on. They do a great job here, so you know, the people that take care of the Noxubee Hills Trail System, thank y'all very much. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all are doing a tremendous job. The trail we're on right now, you can see on the sign it says CW Trail. That stands for Charlotte's Web. We're on the Charlotte's Web Trail. It's part of this Noxubee Hills Trail System. We've been on this for right around 3 miles now. We're gonna hike probably about another maybe 2 miles today and find a spot to set up camp. And when we do, I'll film a little more. Kind of gotten out of the habit of filming since we've been walking so far today, but I'll try to get better at that. But like I said, we're gonna do another couple of miles, and when we set up camp, I'll do some more filming. All right, how's it going, everybody? As you can tell, I'm laying down in my tent right now. We made it to camp for day number 1. We ended up hiking 6 miles, actually 5.96, just under 6 miles. Did that in 3 hours, exactly 3 hours, and I think 33 seconds. Counting breaks, we ended up taking a couple of breaks for about a total of 30 minutes. We actually hiked for 2.5 hours to get 6 miles. We're set up here, Mike and I. His tent is about 20 feet away from mine, I guess. Just kind of relaxing for a little bit. Mike just cooked some coffee. I don't think I'm even going to cook supper tonight. Not very hungry. I'll probably just eat some snacks. And yeah, right now just kind of relaxing, resting my legs, my feet, my back. They're all hurting right now. I'll probably just lay around here for a little while, drink some water, watch maybe a movie later, and probably go to sleep right around the time the sun's gone. But may or may not film a little bit more tonight. Either way, be back with you in the morning. All right, so I just realized I hadn't really said much about the route we've been doing. We are at, we're in the Noxubee Hills Trail System in Tom Bigby National Forest in kind of northeastern Mississippi, near Starkville, where Mississippi State University is. It's a system of a lot of different trails. With the one we're on, they call it the outer loop. It kind of goes along the outside, makes a big circle, and there's a lot of other shorter trails in the middle, kind of connecting with the outer loop. I think there's about 10 or 15 trails total that makes up the whole system. We, so far, have been on 2 of those trails. We started from where we parked at the trailhead. We started on the Charlotte's Web Trail. And that one, I think, was about 4 miles long, if I remember right. And then from there, we got onto the North Trail, which is what we're camped next to now. We've been on that one for a couple of miles. And then, you know, tomorrow we'll connect up with some other trails, and we're going to hike at one end of this loop, the north end of the loop. We parked at the south and started from there. But on the north end of the loop, there's a lake called Choctaw Lake. There's a lot of campsites at that lake that you can pay to camp there. You know, they have facilities there. I believe they have bathrooms, picnic tables, barbecue pits, that kind of stuff. We're probably not going to camp there because, number one, I don't want to pay to sleep in a tent. And number two, I'd rather not camp around a bunch of people that are just out, you know, partying for the weekend and stuff. We tend to camp in more primitive places and not established campgrounds. But we will walk around the lake tomorrow, kind of take in the scenery. But yeah, I haven't really said much about the trail system here, so I wanted to mention that in the video. For if you haven't been to this area, I highly recommend it. It's there's more elevation gain than you would expect to be in Mississippi. Very well maintained trail. I'm very impressed with it. It's kept up better than any trails we have in Louisiana for sure. It's better maintained, in my opinion, than the Eagle Rock Loop in Arkansas. You don't have quite as much elevation here as you do at Eagle Rock Loop, but there are a lot less water crossings because at Eagle Rock Loop, the thing I didn't like about it is you just stay wet the whole time. But it's really nice, and the trail is in such great shape. It's obvious the volunteers in this area put a lot of work into maintaining the trail. No roots, no rocks. It's just, it's really nice to hike here. And we definitely will be back. And I'm hoping that the rest of the trail is as well maintained as it's been so far. Is it, you know, I've got to give a shout out to all those trail maintenance people for the Noxubee Hills Trail System. Y'all are doing a great job. This is in really good shape, and we're both very impressed with the trail. So that's my review on the Noxubee Hills Trail System. Highly recommend it. As far as a trail in the south, you're going to have decent elevation gain. You know, it's obviously nothing like the Rocky Mountains or anything like that. But for the south, it's not bad. And, you know, nice place to be. We got perfect weather while we're here, too. The high temperature every day that we're going to be here is in the, you know, upper 60s, low 70s. Lows at night are in the 40s. You know, clear skies, sunny every day. Great time to be backpacking. We picked a good weekend. Talk to y'all later. Hey, good morning, y'all. It's about 9:30 in the morning now on Friday, day 2 at the Noxubee Hills Trail System. Just left camp. It's about 9:30. We kind of got a late start this morning, moving slow. I've hiked about a quarter mile. Mike is a little ways back. He still had some gear he was putting up, but he hikes faster than me anyway, so I decided to go ahead and step off without him, let him catch up. I've had issues in the past with plantar fasciitis, and my feet are kind of feeling that a little bit. Not bad, but I'm kind of easing into it this morning. Start off really slow to try to keep the hurt from becoming an injury, you know. Plan for us this morning, we've got about 6 miles hiking north to a lake, which I forgot the name of the lake, honestly. But we're going to be hiking up to there. There's a established campground there, and the plan is to get up to the lake, eat lunch there. I believe they have privies there. We'll probably use a privy while we're up there. Maybe hang out, just enjoy the view around the lake for a little while, and then decide how much hiking we want to do this afternoon and where we want to set up camp. But just getting started this morning. Just wanted to check in, and I'll talk to y'all later down the trail. It's 12:20. We've made it to Choctaw Lake. We've done so right at 6 miles so far, 6.02 miles, and made it to the south end of Choctaw Lake. We're gonna go around the lake and try to find somewhere to sit down and have lunch. And then after lunch, we'll start heading back south for a few more miles until we camp tonight. We'll be going back down that way. Check in later. All right, we have now done 7.7 miles so far today. We've made it almost all the way around the lake. We're on the west side now. Started from the southeast corner of the lake over there and walked all the way around it. Up over there, let me zoom in a little bit. There's a established campground. Some nice RVs up there. There's a playground for kids, you know, some swings and slides and stuff. They've got right over here, there is a boat landing with a little place over here to tie your boat up. You can do some fishing in here if you want to. This is a really nice place. There's quite a few bathrooms around the lake every so often, all with running water. Really nice place. They keep it up well. It's very clean. I haven't seen a piece of trash anywhere on our hike for 6 miles yesterday and 7.7 today, so we've been almost 14 miles. I hadn't seen one piece of trash. Really nice place from the Noxubee Hills Trail System, south of Starkville, Mississippi. Highly recommend this place to anybody that wants to just get out, do some hiking, just, you know, even if you just want to come go glamping around the close to a lake. There's a spot for that too. That's not my thing. I'd rather hike, but very nice place. Hey, good morning. It's day 3 of our trip, Saturday at Noxubee Hills Trail System in Mississippi. Realized that I forgot to make a video when we got to camp last night. We ended up camping over in this area behind me there. You can still see our packs sitting there. We've already torn down the tents and everything. Mike's getting some water from we're camped right next to the Noxubee River. There's a little bridge across the river. We're camped about 100 yards away from that. Yeah, so we did 11.2 miles yesterday, made it around Choctaw Lake, and then came back, I think about 3 miles from the lake. So we're just packing up here, getting ready to leave this morning. It's our last day. We'll be hiking back to the Jeep. We did 6 miles yesterday. I'm sorry, 6 miles day 1, 11.2 yesterday. So we've done a total of 17.2 so far, which should give us roughly 5 miles left. So I think it's a 22-mile loop. So depending on what you look at, it's either 21 point something or 22 point something. We've gone 17.2, so I'm hoping we have no more than 5 miles left. Should only take us a couple of hours to hike back to the Jeep. Yeah, and then we'll be hitting the road, heading back to Lafayette, and then Mike heading on to Lake Charles. Had a great trip, perfect weather, great trail here. Can't say enough about the trail maintenance people here. They do a tremendous job. And yeah, I never really heard about this place before till I started searching online. So it's a pretty well kept secret. But if you live, you know, anywhere in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, even Tennessee's not too far from here, Georgia, this is a great place to come get in some miles. There's not many people out here. Well kept trail and just beautiful, you know. Yeah, clean water. It's we've really enjoyed ourselves, and it's clean. You know, we've seen, I think, maybe 2 pieces of trash on the whole 17 miles that we've walked so far. You know, it's just, they really keep this place up good. It's in the Tom Bigby National Forest in eastern Mississippi. I think it's about 20 miles south of Starkville, if I remember right, as the crow or eagle flies. But yeah, so if I remember, I'll make a little quick video when we get back to the trailhead. If not, I'll be wrapping this one up. All right, so we've come just over a mile so far this morning. That's the trail up ahead of me. We've been on a climb for about a half mile now. Mike's up a little ways ahead, but I want to do a little video here. We're kind of up on this ridge. We've been climbing for about half a mile, and I don't know how well it shows up in the video, but you know, we have a low area on one side of us, and then a low area on the other side, and you know, it's just kind of some cool views up here. Probably looks better in person than it does on camera, actually. But we still have, I would guess, about 4-ish miles left to get back to the Jeep. But still enjoying the last bit of hike. And you got to get a little bit of shot of scenery in here on the video. All right, we are finished up here. It's what, just before noon, Mike?
Yep, 11:45.
About 11:45. We did 6.6 miles today on the last day. As you can see, we're sitting in the Jeep now. We ended up a total of about 23 point something. I don't remember, 23.8 maybe.
Right at 24.
For the total of the 3 days. This last day was 6.6. But great trail, highly recommend it. Well kept, clean, quiet. We saw 4 other backpackers in the entire 2 or 3 days that we were out here. Started on a Thursday afternoon, finishing up on a Saturday right before noon. And for me, it's about a 6-hour drive to get back home to Lafayette. And Mike's got about another hour and a half to go after that, little past Lake Charles. But I'm glad we had the trip. And Mike, you say hi to all the fans.
It was good stuff. It was good stuff. Larry's a good hiking partner.
Yeah, he says that because I'm slow, so he can make it. It makes him feel like he's faster than he really is that way.
Yeah.
But I guess we're wrapping up, and you know, see you soon. Got the big Colorado Trail through hike coming up in a couple of months, and Mike will be hitting the Appalachian Trail in 2 weeks.
2
right?
weeks.
2
weeks from today, I'll be on trail.
He'll be in the Appalachian Trail doing the Tennessee segment. He's already done Georgia, so he's going to Fontana Dam from the Tennessee line,
from
right?
Deep Gap, North Carolina to Fontana Dam.
From Deep Gap, North Carolina to Fontana Dam. But that's about it. See y'all later.